and your friends and family can watch every game, home or away, on live stream, thanks to our DHS Media class. Log on to YouTube and search for North Media The How. Students in the class are responsible for directing, producing, and filming each game. Bobby Alexander and Chad Fielding have the play-by-play and describe all the action. Win the day, go Wolves.
Yeah.
Go down.
Penn State Schools would like to thank our local police department, fire department, and EMT service for all they do at each home game. Police are here to provide security. Our fire department will direct traffic at the end of the game, and our EMT service will have an ambulance present just in case of an emergency. Thank you to all three for your support of Davis Schools and Wolves football.
I got it next time. I'm gonna go meet Josh to get that last pick.
I just see that. I've noticed her doing that to people, so I make fun of her. I hear it.
You're all out of reach.
It's good to be become better. Like me, like.
Ladies and gentlemen, would you please rise and remove your caps for our invocation and the playing of our national anthem. We've had a request for prayer by our student body, and here to voice our prayer tonight is DHS cheerleader Reese Midden, to be followed by the playing of our national anthem by the Pride of the Arbuckles, the Davis High School Marching Brass Band. But first, our invocation.
Please bow your heads and pray with me. Dear Heavenly Father, we thank you for the blessing of this day and the opportunity to gather together as players, coaches, families, and friends. We are grateful for the health and strength that allows us to take the field tonight. Lord, we ask that you watch over everyone here tonight. Protect every player on both teams from injury and help them to play with respect and sportsmanship. Be with our coaches and leaders. Give them patience and encouragement as they guide us. Bless our families, classmates, and community members who support us. Cheer us on and sacrifice so much so we can be here tonight. And Lord, we also ask you to lift up Peyton Thomas's family. Please surround them with your comfort, your peace, and your love during this time. May everything we do bring you glory. Amen.
Good job, Reese.
Ladies and gentlemen, last weekend Davis lost a member of the Wolfpack. Peyton Thomas was taken from us far too early. As a tribute to him and his family, the Pride of the Arbuckles is forming his initials as a tribute to his life and legacy. Please join us in 68 seconds of silence representing this jersey, followed by the school song.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, as we get ready for the first broadcast of the 2025 fall football season for your Wolves. A little bit of a new look to our broadcast here tonight. For the first time in 11 years, Mr. Brad Bentley's not with us. He said that he just kind of wanted to sit in the stands and enjoy the show from a different perspective. So congratulations to him as he takes a little breather. I know he'll at some point during the season he'll probably make his way up here and talk to us, Chad. But
I hope so.
Yeah, I almost don't even want to call it the Ground and Pound Wishbone Show because it's no longer those people. So I don't want to take that away from them. And I don't know what we're going to call ourselves, but not as good. I can tell you that.
I totally agree with that statement. I think we've got huge shoes to fill. I don't know that we're capable.
Yeah,
but we're going to give it our best shot.
No, I don't even have to say I don't know. I know that I'm not capable. And I'll tell you right now, so I know some of our biggest critics are actually watching tonight as their first time for them to get to watch Maverick. Of course, my son, he's at OBU, told me earlier today that there was going to be a little bit of watch party in AG watching the ball game. And so I know that my phone will probably ding a lot here in a little bit. But
I'm sure I'll get a text or two as well, but that's okay.
Yeah, it's okay. Well, I say it's okay. It depends on what he says to me, I guess. But
it can't be any worse than what was said to me after the games when they went back and watched them last year.
This is true. Okay, this is true. All right.
But, man, hey, what a night for football here on the first Friday night.
I don't know that I've ever been to a season opener that has felt this nice outside.
It feels like a mid-season game, if you
100%.
would. Mid to late October. Absolutely gorgeous weather. Hopefully the rain will stay south and away. But, man, beautiful green field. Both sides of the stands are packed. I'm excited for football.
Yeah, it's football season in Oklahoma, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, we got a big game here tonight, season opener, right up the road in Norman. College game day is about 12 hours away. as Oklahoma is going to host Michigan.
That's a huge game. My
Huge
goodness.
game. But speaking of this game here, okay, so let's start with Pauls Valley. They actually played week 0 last week against Lindsay.
Right.
At Lindsay, I believe. Fell short in that one. I watched a little bit of it. Of course, you always have to talk about the fact that they've got a new head coach, and usually in those situations you see a different scheme of things. And a week 0 game is tough to play anyway.
Yeah.
But
when you got a new coach, probably you got to believe a new system. You've got kids that were in the old system for a long time, so there's a big learning curve for them there. I know they've, they had 2 big, huge stars go on. One of them even scored a touchdown for Baylor the other night.
Scored a touchdown for Baylor, Caden Knighton, just a few nights ago, or about a week ago. But, again, you're right. A learning curve to get into the system, get in the flow of things. And that's on top of your opening game typical things that are for any team. So.
Yeah, and for them, that was a big rivalry game. So not that this is it?
No, but I didn't even know that apparently has become I think they call it the Battle of the 19 now.
Yeah, Highway 19.
Yeah, and so they have a trophy that travels back and forth now, between them. So a big game for them. Again, they fell short in that one. So they're coming into this game 0-1. Davis this will be their first game of the season. I know our boys are really excited to get the season rolling. They've been working really hard all summer long, and trying to get prepared for this. Of course, it's a new season, but coming off a defending championship always kind of puts a little more pressure on your shoulders, a little more weight on your shoulders that you got to try to carry. You got to be ready for it. But I think if you're going to pick a team that's ready to go out and try to do that, it's these guys right here.
Yeah, and I'm going to make a bold statement, Bobby. I'm going to go ahead and say it. Davis Wolves, it's going to be a new look this year. Same offense. Mm-hmm. Same colors, but the whole offensive line is going to be new. The whole, with the exception of one player, defensive line is going to be new. We graduated a huge class last year. I think we've got 8 seniors this year. So a lot of change in personnel, but there's a lot of those young men that got a lot of playing time last year, too.
Yes, they did get a lot of playing time. Some of you, Creed Rogers played as a freshman last year in the backfield. Of course, we'll see him this year. Again, the offensive line, I know we talk about Silva played a lot last year. Jesse DeMoss played some. Landon Gibson played quite a bit. We'll see those guys, I'm sure, on both sides in the trenches.
Oh, no doubt.
So that's where I feel like I want to see the most. Our 2 scrimmages, I think we've played well up front. But, I want to see it in a live game situation.
Yeah.
I want to see how they battle up as the captains come out tonight for the Wolves. Number 5,
Gage
Kopenbarger's been wearing it for years. I don't know why I messed that one up. Number 52, I believe, is Brendan Pierce. And number 24, Levi Laxton. Levi Laxton actually had a really good scrimmage against Ringland a couple weeks ago. Really showcased his ability running the ball. So I hope to see a lot of that as the season goes on. But
Gage, another one of those that got a lot of playing time. If you'll remember, one of the biggest hits in that state game was Gage one-on-one.
For sure, without a doubt.
That running back, and just lit him up. And so, anyway, it's exciting, but I will be watching the battle in the trenches to see how that goes. Got a whole stable of running backs. That's one thing I've noticed. There's a lot of young men that can carry the ball. Jackson Wright, Ethan Rushing, they got some carries last year, but I look for them to carry a lot this year. It's going to be exciting. I think we're going to throw the ball a little bit more this year.
I think we may see that a little bit more than most people expect. So talking about the series between the 2. Again, we wouldn't have any of this information without our lovely statistician, Mr. Boyd Fulton, so we appreciate you.
Thank you, Boyd.
But the current streak, Pauls Valley has won 2 straight against Davis. Of course, the last one, the 31-14 at Pauls Valley. So the Wolves looking for some redemption a little bit. But this is the 17th all-time meeting between them. After spending 7 seasons at Pauls Valley, head coach, now he's here.
Yeah,
As the
Coach Raper is here.
Coach Raper is here for the defensive coordinator. So,
But that's not a weird thing to have a Coach Raper on the Davis sideline.
no, not at all. So it's something we're used to. Looks like Pauls Valley won the toss, elected to defer. So Davis will take the ball at the north end. But so some little changes between the two teams from last year to this year. Davis obviously. Look, we've proved this is a tough place to come play.
Absolutely.
And ladies and gentlemen, there's 6 home games this year.
Wow.
4 on the road. So Davis really has that in their favor. Both the two top district opponents most people consider Holdenville, Beggs to be those. They both have to come play here this year. So, man, but that's why you play the game. You got to get started. You got to fire it up. You got to play. Little bit of a crash as we came through the banner.
Yeah, the banner didn't separate, but they made it through.
Somebody needs to sign that banner up to play starting linebacker. Tripped it up some of our big guys as they came through.
All right, so Bobby, tonight, I know it's the first game, but I would love to see us be as error-free as possible. I know one of the things that I saw Coach Parker repeatedly talking about was ball security, taking care of the ball when they've got it in their possession. I'd like to see no turnovers, but I don't know. It's first game.
Yeah, first game, you never know what's going to happen, but absolutely, I think in the first game, every coach out there on their number one list of things they want to see is as few errors as possible.
Absolutely.
Don't shoot yourself in the foot, so to speak. You don't want to have those things to kind of bite you and put you in positions that you got to battle back from. That's. I think, I'm with you. That's number one to me.
Yeah, I want to see Davis establish. This is not crazy, but establish the run game.
Who would have thought?
And,
right?
And hey, 3-4 yards in a cloud of dust. You do that 3 times, you get a first down. You get control of the game. You wear out the defense, and it was a successful strategy.
Yeah.
And so, and then every once in a while, sneak a pass in there. I'm all for it.
Yeah. What to kind of play off of what you're saying? You want to see? I want to see us win the battle up front on both sides of the ball. So as Pauls Valley lining it up to kick from the 45, kicking north, line drive kick. Going to bounce near the sideline, be picked up by, I believe that's number 7, Nick Pruitt.
Yes.
He's going to work his way through, get pulled down just shy of the 20-yard line.
Return of 8 yards for 7.
We also got a former media member watching. He's already shooting me some text, Mr. Kyler Drake. He's telling me that the new scoreboard looks awesome. So shout out to Lane Rose, media member, for building that by hand in about 24 hours.
Oh, that's awesome.
So, yeah. Wolves offense going to take over. Looks like they marked him right at the 20. Looks like they're going to make him re-kick.
Did he kick before he got the all clear?
He waved him in.
So I'm not really sure what happened here, ladies and gentlemen, but they are going to take the ball back to the 45 of the south portion of the field, the re-kick.
Okay, so what was it at? 25, because you're restarting.
Again, I believe that's Tayton Stewart back to receive. Gage Kopenbarger, Nick Pruitt, and can't quite tell who this is on the near side to us.
All right, looks like we're going to get a restart.
We heard the guys up here in the booth say that they waved him in to go ahead and kick, so I'm not really sure what happened. But he will kick again. More traditional kick there, going to be fielded by Stewart to about the 15. He's going to take off. He's got some speed. Oh, does get a good tackle there by Pauls Valley just to kind of put a head on him and knock him to the ground about the 33-yard line.
Stop made for Pauls Valley.
He's going to be a threat anytime he gets a little bit of open space.
Yeah, he was full steam, and if that guy didn't hit him, I mean, all he had to do was break through that one hole. Wolves will start now at the 33-yard line. Dax Owens to start. Be a flag right there. Be a jump by the offensive line. A little antsy. We talked about it. You got to get those first game jitters out. Wolves were looking to shift in motion or shift before the play.
Right.
It's going to back them up to about the 27.
First and 15.
Illegal procedure, 5-yard penalty. First and
Levi Laxton to go in motion to the far side. Dax is going to keep it, try to roll that to the far side. He's going to get to the edge, try to get upfield, and he's going to actually just fall down. Gain of about 1.
Dax Owens on the carry.
Just lost his footing as he broke that last tackle on the edge.
Out to the 29-yard line.
They're going to actually give him about 2 to the 39, the 29-yard line.
Gain of 2. Second and 13.
Little shift before the play. The ball's going to go to Creed Rogers. He's going to try to bounce outside, pick up a few. He's going to get further. Actually, he's going to lower his shoulder and run the last defender over to get the first down there.
Oh, they're going to have him stepping out of bounds. Stepping out of bounds back at the 40.
They're going to
be 3rd and 3, maybe a long 4.
All right, good run by the sophomore Creed Rogers there.
Out to the 40-yard line.
Wolves hurry to the line. Dax going to keep it up the middle.
That's going to be a first down.
He's going to pick up the first down, mark him about the 41.
That was a good follow. He just followed right behind Creed.
Yeah, good blocking up front. Creed able to kind of set the tone in the secondary, and Dax able to fall for a few extra yards after the first down. It's going to put him about the 48-yard line. Just got another text. Shout out to the Whaleys watching from Greenfield, Oklahoma. Ball goes back to Rogers. Rogers going to get some yardage there. Lowers his shoulder. He's going to pick up about 7.
I doubt there's many times this season that we see that young man go backwards upon contact.
It's
going to be whoever he makes contact with that's going backwards.
Absolutely. The Wolves in a hurry up here. Goes right back to Rogers. I'm going to say got just across the 45 to the 44.
It's going to bring up a 3rd and 1. Make it 2. Looking where they marked it.
Yeah, I was going to say, it looks like they put it closer to the 45, so make it a long one, maybe 2.
I think it's 2, 3rd and 2. I'd like us to stay between the tackles on this, not try to go outside.
Rogers going to go in motion to the near side. Ball's going to go to the back there. He's going to try to get the edge. Good defensively by number 12 for the Pauls Valley, able to pull Jackson Wright down for a loss. It's going to back him up almost to the 50. Loss of a few 3.
So 4th down on our side of the field. This early, what do you do?
I think, you've got the first game things. We did okay with the ball there. Just a couple of, mistakes or didn't get quite the yardage. So I think you go ahead and put this and put, your defense out there. Tatum Stewart out there. He is going to rugby punt.
There we go. Oh, dangerous. The return guy down there.
Well, that could have gone either way because there was a flag down on the play, roughing the kicker. So that'll be a first down for the Wolves anyway. But the returner tried to follow the ball as he was running backwards and almost lost it.
Yeah.
So Davis had a chance to get the ball down inside the 5-yard line.
Roughing the punter against Paul Bowers.
So that's going to be first down, Davis, on the 30, looks like the 34-yard line.
Yeah, that's going to push them all the way down to about the 34-yard line. Wolves now same formation, going to send Rogers in motion to the near side again. Stewart and Rogers on this side. Ball goes to Laxton. Laxton's going to get up the middle, bounces off the first guy, picks up positive yardage. Anytime you can get a first down and pick up 8.
Yeah.
I mean, that's
That was a well-designed play. He followed his lineman in there, and then he made a cut back, and he accelerated pretty quick. I hadn't seen that young man move that fast.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Talking to him, he had a really good scrimmage at Ringling, looked really, really well running the ball, and showcased it right there. So
yeah.
Owen's going to send, looks like Jackson Wright in motion to the near side. He's going to fake the handoff and keep it, try to get to the outside. He's going to get there. He's going to keep it and then go out of bounds.
Nice stiff arm there at the end as he went out of bounds.
He's going to pick up well beyond the first down marker. Get down to about the 16-yard line. So it'll be 1st and 10 at the 16.
Davis doing a good job of imposing their will right now with the run. I like it, Bobby.
Yeah, this is exactly what Davis wants to do. They want to, set the tone between the tackles or even on the edge if they can. They're doing both well right now. We'll see as the game goes on if they decide to go away from that. But I like staying right here.
Yeah.
Dak's going to send Rogers to the far side this time. Going to throw a little pass out to the outside. Picked up by Nick Pruitt. He's going to be swarmed by a couple defenders.
Hey, did you see the defense Paul Valley was just running?
I did not.
Every person was in a 2-point stance. Defensive linemen, linebackers.
Okay.
They were back about 4 yards off the line.
So I had heard that they had done that a couple of times against Lindsay, but
yeah, it just caught me off guard. I'm not used to seeing it.
Yeah, that's we talked about it before the game. You see different schemes when you get a new coach, and that definitely a new look from the Panthers that we haven't seen in a while. I've never seen anything like it, but
we'll watch it and see if they do that again. But Wolves 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9 from actually about the 15. Rogers going to try to run. He's going to get tackled pretty quickly. He's going to get just to the other side of the 15-yard line.
It's going to bring up a 3rd and 8. Looks like from right on the 15, Bobby.
It'll be 3rd and 8 from the 15-yard line. Scoreboard says the 14, but I think it's actually closer to the 15. And Dak's going to fake the handoff and then roll to his left. Throws the ball out to Jackson Wright. He's going to get away from a tackler. Be tackled from behind after a gain of maybe 1. So now you've got 4th and 8 but deep in the territory, inside the red zone. What do you think of Chad?
Well, I think we're going for it. Wolves have had possession of the ball for the first 5.5 minutes of this game, though. I like that. But this is going to be a long fourth down play.
Gage, Cooper Mark going to go out to the far side. Dak's going to run out. He's going to pitch out to Rogers. Rogers is going to be hit almost immediately. It'll be a loss of 2. Back to the original line of scrimmage. So it'll be a turnover on downs there at about the 16-yard line.
Also 2 on the play, back to the 16.
6:07 to go in the first. That's a lot of time the Wolves just took off the clock.
Yeah, I mean,
possession.
That is a long, long drive. And you know those offensive guys have got to be worn out for the defensive guys, for the Panthers. Panthers going to come out with 4 wide. Going to take the snap, throw to the far side. Ball falls incomplete. And Chad, I don't know. I've heard that they're freshmen. I don't have a roster for them, that their quarterback is actually a freshman on the Pauls Valley side. So I don't have a roster, so I don't know that for certain, but I heard he is pretty young.
Look at the gap between the tackle and the guard.
There is So as they get ready to snap, they're going to send 4 to the near side. 1 back. He's going to hand off to the back. He's going to try to get out to this side. Wolves defending it well, not really giving him much room. He's going to pick up maybe 1, maybe 2.
Yeah. I think it's 3rd and 8. I don't know that I've seen gaps between guards and tackles that wide before.
Yeah, I mean, you see it in a lot of colleges that run that true spread,
right?
But not typically in high school and Southern Oklahoma high school football. But
3 receivers to the far side.
3rd and 7.
They're going to try to throw it out there. I mean, no good, incomplete. That'll bring up 4th down and 7. I would envision the Panthers look to punt here.
I think they're going to punt. And here's the thing. That 3 and out, they didn't take much time off the clock with the passes that went incomplete. So their defense is fixing to have to be right back out there.
Yeah, if the Wolves even used part of the time that they did in that first drive, the first quarter's over.
Yeah.
So.
Number 19.
Tayton Stewart, the deep man. Punt is kicked. It's going to come out of bounds. It's actually going to.
That's got to be out around the 50, right?
I was going to say that's got to be really close to the 50. Oh, wait.
4.
Okay, so he's going to stand right on the 50. When he first started, he was 5 yards further this way.
I was like, that was generous.
I was like, that's where it landed.
Yeah. That's where it landed 10 yards out of bounds.
Yeah. Wolves going to take over on offense right at midfield now.
First and 10 for the 50-yard line.
Laxton in motion to the far side.
Dak's going to fake the pass and then take off up the middle and absolutely run over number 44.
Yeah.
Usually the quarterback, when he runs like that, he's the one that gets hit. But Dak's lower in the shoulder and picking up, 9. And 3 of them were after. 3 of them were after the shoulder.
Yeah. I'd say it's 2nd and inches there, Bobby.
Yeah. The one is a very, very short one, as the scoreboard says.
Hey, if you're going to try a home run throw, this is the down.
They're going to give ball to Rogers. He's going to get hit, but still keep pushing forward.
Oh, good job. Oh.
Number 28, Creed Rogers.
That Creed Rogers helmet went flying.
Yeah. We had a picture of that last year when Dax went down. Had a player there. Brings up first down for the Wolves. Ball's on about the 36, 37-yard line.
It's a good run by Rogers. He, after the initial contact, pretty much at the line of scrimmage, he still picked up 2 or 3 yards.
Yeah.
And then had his face ripped off. So Wolves going to take over here, or start here, 1st and 10. Little pitch there, quarterback keeper to this side. I thought he was going to make the pitch, but he ended up hanging on to it.
Is that about a 5-yard gain?
It was about a 5-yard gain. Should be about 2nd and 5. I heard somebody in the stands. It's amazing I don't know what people can hear at home, but we can hear a lot more here. And I heard somebody in the stands. They're punching, and you could see that as that play ended. Guys, even though
they were going for the ball, Bobby.
They were going for the ball, but when they're laying on the ground already, that's kind of when you get yelled at by some people. So. Looks like there's going to be a timeout by the Wolves. So with that, we will also take a timeout. We'll be back here in just a minute.
3:20.
Seven-1, 3-3.
We're back.
You have that ticket number, please come to the press box.
We're back now. We got a little static there. Dax Owens going to take here 2nd and 5. He's going to take the ball, fake the handoff, and then roll back. He's going to look to throw, but now tucks it, and he's going to try to take off on the far side. He's going to try to get the edge, get the first down. He does just that, and he gets pushed out of bounds.
Number 4, Dax Owens on the carry.
Brendan Pierce lost his helmet. He has to come off for a down. So,
right. Well, you mentioned it as we kind of took a little breather there for a second, that Coach Parker out there having a conversation with the referees about the punch and the ripping of the helmets. So
the extracurriculars,
if you will.
The non-football moves.
Wolves to take it 1st and 10. About the 26-yard line. Little high snap. Dax forced to just pull it down and try to pick up what he can.
Number 4, Owens on the carry.
Trying to see exactly where they're going to mark it. Looks like he picked up 2, maybe 3.
I'd call it 2nd and 7 for sure. Ball on about the 28.
I'll take it. Right now, again, the Wolves absolutely have their way offensively, running the ball. And, most of the first quarter has been in our possession. So,
yeah, they had one series, 3 and out.
And only about a minute off the clock.
No, there was 2 passes and one running play for them.
Rogers going to go in motion to the far side. Handoff. He's going to get up the middle. Trying to think. I think that was Jackson Wright. He's going to pick up a couple.
Going to bring up a 3rd and long 4.
Jackson Wright on the carry.
Ball right on the 20-yard line.
3 yards.
2:04 to go in the first. Clock still ticking.
Yeah, At time of possession, I would love to. Brad was much better at that than I am, but time of possession heavily in the Wolves' favor right now.
I think the Panthers have held the ball less than a minute in this quarter.
Rogers going to go to the motion to the near side. Dax just going to keep it up the middle. Going to force the pile.
Number 4, Dax Owens on the carry.
He's going to pick up the first down. Just the other side of the 15. Call it the 14.
Hey, Wolves are in the red zone, Bobby.
That they are. Play call in.
To the 15. And it's another Wolves first down.
Dax Owens to take the snap, little high, hands off to Rogers. Rogers up the middle, bounces off the first tackler, pushing the pile still.
Man, he was churning those legs. Picked up a
28, Creed Rogers
couple extra yards.
Usually the ball carrier is the one picked up off the bottom of the pile.
Yeah,
Creed actually, I think Creed had a couple of kids underneath him under that one. So
I agree with you.
There was like 3 or 4 of them that actually took it to get him down.
5-yard gain on the first play. It's going to be 2nd and 5 from the 10.
9-yard line.
Looks like the Wolves maybe not in a super hurry to get this play call in. There is only 10 seconds left on the play clock, but game clock down to 30 seconds in the first quarter. Wolves make it to the line.
Gonna have to hurry.
Looks like Coach Parker going to get the timeout call with about a second left on the play clock.
He's just going like this.
All right, this first quarter, Bobby, has been all Wolves.
Yeah, all Wolves. The ball has not, other than the original drive for the Wolves, the ball has not been on the north end of the field.
It hasn't been past the Wolves 30 for the Panthers.
Yeah. Wolves predominantly running the ball, have had a couple of pass plays, not for big yardage. Most of their yardage coming on the ground. A couple of penalties. I guess one major penalty by the Panthers gave the first down in that first series, but time of possession, like I said, heavily favors the Wolves right now. I'm with you. I don't know that the Panthers have had the ball more than a minute.
We turned it over to them at 6 minutes and 30 seconds or so, and 5 minutes 45 seconds to go. They were punting it to us. So yeah. That's less than a minute of possession for them. For the most part, Wolves, you get past that very first play, have been pretty clean. Most of the yardage has been between the tackles. There's one broken play. Dax went outside, went back opposite way, got some yardage. But for the most part, their yardage is between the tackles. And that line is moving people.
Yeah, absolutely. That's what we wanted. That's what I wanted to see for sure. And they're doing just that as they get ready to snap the ball. 22 seconds in the first quarter. They're going to snap it from the 9-yard line. Dax with the snap, hands to Levi Laxton. Levi Laxton's going to cut up middle, bounce off the first guy.
24, Levi Laxton.
He's going to pick up a couple.
They're going to give him forward progress to about the 6. It's going to bring up a third and long yard.
Yeah, third and a long yard maybe.
And that's going to be the end of the first.
End of the first quarter, so they'll bring it back down to the north end. There is really not much outside of the one play to start the game for the Wolves offensively. You had the quick jump ball start.
Right.
Outside of that, not really been bad play for the Wolves offensively. Not been a bad play for the defense, but they've only been out there for 3 plays.
No, and I got to tell you, we've only seen the Laundry hit the field twice, right?
Yep.
One for the false start and then one for the roughing the kicker. So kudos to both teams, because usually the first game, man, there are flags all over the place. So
yeah.
Be interesting to see if that holds throughout the game as they get tired, they get frustrated.
Yeah, I mean,
those mental mistakes start creeping in.
And the frustration will set in quicker for them than it will the Wolves. Obviously, for obvious reasons right now, the Wolves doing what they want. But the Wolves, or the Panthers being 0-1 after that tough game on the road at Lindsay, then having the frustration here, it's going to set in much, much faster for the Panthers.
Oh, I agree. And that defense has got to be getting tired. Again, they were out there for a little over 11 minutes in that first, and they're still out there as we start the second.
Yeah, and a few of those guys play both sides of the ball in the trenches, which is a little shocking just because Pauls Valley, a little bit bigger school, they class 3A.
Two classes above us.
And so you don't see as many people play both ways at that size, but not to say it doesn't happen, but...
Well, look at the two sidelines. I'd say they're pretty equal in numbers.
That's a good point. Wolves going to start the second quarter with the ball at about the 6-yard line. Snap, going to hand it couple marker. He's going to cut in. He's going to score. Touchdown, Wolves. Senior
and just
Gage
like that,
couple
Wolves
marker.
are on the board.
Now, for the first time in a couple years, I want to see who's kicking for us. It looks like it may be Tate Stewart.
I was just about to say that, Bobby. That's definitely a new look. Kopenbarger to hold.
Lewis lining up for the extra point.
Kick it, hold us down, kick us up. And I believe it is good. Confirmation, yes, it is good. Wolves take the lead 7-0.
4 seconds.
4 seconds into the second quarter. After, the score's only 7-0, but this has been all Wolves.
It's been a dominant performance for sure.
Good start to the season for the Wolves. Is that first quarter you couldn't have asked for much better.
They definitely controlled the line of scrimmage. They took their time. They were deliberate, and like I said, there's no doubt that defense is already tired, and they've got 3 more quarters to play.
Yeah, they're already worn out, like we talked about, frustrated.
Congratulations, Sandy.
I don't want to be that guy, but I mean, I'm not mad about it. You know what I mean? Like, this is exactly what the Wolves wanted to do. They wanted to come out and set the tone. They've done just that by, like you said, having the ball for over 11 minutes in that first quarter.
Yep.
And really kind of putting Pauls Valley on their heels to start this ball game. Wolves lining up to kick from the 40.
So I wonder what it's like having one of your fastest, if not your fastest player, be your kicker.
Yeah, usually the kicker is the last guy down the field.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure he could kick it and still be the first guy.
I would agree with that statement. So this is going to be fun to watch.
And I have no issue with probably saying he's probably one that wants to hit somebody.
Indubitably.
Back deep for Pauls Valley, number 12. Brown.
Stewart lining up for the kick.
And number 2.
And number 2. There. Kicking off. And the Davis was number 6.
Little end over end kick there. Picked up at the 25. He's going to run it. He does get through the hole there. He's going to be marked down at about the 41.
So the Pauls Valley Panthers are past the 30-yard line for the first time tonight.
Yeah, that's the furthest they've been down the field. We'll see if the Wolves can come out and force a 3-and-out as they did. It seems like forever ago. They're going to start with 3 wide outs to the near side. Valley takes the snap. He's going to hand on. No, he's going to keep it. He's going to try to get up the middle. Does make the first guy lose him, but only picks up maybe 2. Looks like Pauls Valley's going to try to go quick here.
Galvin on the carry. to the 44.
Again, he's going to roll to the far side out there. They're going to force him to try to get to the edge, and he's not going to get anywhere. Maybe a very small gain.
Yeah, maybe a yard.
I was going to say a yard would be generous.
Right.
It's going to be about a 3rd and 7, maybe 8.
Stewart there on the bench for the Wolves.
3 receivers again to the near side.
They've kind of stayed in that same formation most of this game so far. He's going to pull that, try to throw the ball out to the outside.
Pass is incomplete. Intended for 8-4.
Jackson Wright. Ball went over the receiver's head, but Jackson was just making sure.
Yeah, absolutely. He couldn't tell. He was already.
He thought he caught the ball,
right.
And ended up finishing the tackle.
Bobby, 3 and out.
I mean, so I think they picked up about a yard, or I guess maybe 2, maybe 3 on that series.
Number 6, Tate Stewart.
Oh, fumbled snap there. He does get the punt away. Ball's going to bounce and be stopped there at about the 21 by the Panthers. The young man that really showed. I didn't think he was going to be able to get the punt away.
No, he stayed pretty poised and went ahead and kicked it. Let's see, they got it with 11:56 to go is when we scored. It's 10 minutes 32. What is that? Minute 20, roughly.
Yeah, about a minute 20 on the time of possession there. So
time of possession so far not about 2 minutes and 20 seconds for the Pauls Valley Panthers. 6 plays.
Wow.
And 2 punts.
Wolves going to start. They're going to mark him actually at the 20-yard line. So 1st and 10 from the 20. Dax takes the snap, hands off to Rogers. Rogers going to get free up the middle. And just absolutely lowered the shoulder.
Wow. Great run. But we got a flag on the play.
There is some laundry in the backfield, though.
Be a holding on Davis.
So they're going to take that one back. Do it again, Creed. I mean, if you run over a safety like that more than once, they're probably not going to try to tackle you very much after that.
No, they're going to wait until you go by and try to catch you from behind.
Yeah, and Creed really hasn't been able to showcase it yet, but he's actually pretty quick for a big guy.
He's pretty fast.
So if they're going to try to take him down from behind, man, more power to you, because I don't know that you're going to be able to catch him and then bring him down.
Right.
Dax takes the snap. Hands the ball off up the middle.
I want to say that was Rogers again, number 20 for the Panthers on the tackle, stepped right into the hole, but again, he paid for it.
Going to be 2nd and 17 from about the 14-yard line.
Yeah, they're going to give him 3 yards on that game.
Gain of 3, 2nd and 7 from the 13.
Takes the snap. Dak's going to fall back, though. Throws it deep down the field. He's got a man. Oh, can't quite make the connection there. Nick Pruitt was, just not able to quite run that one down, but he had 2-3 steps on his defensive man.
Yep. Going to bring up a third and 17.
Yeah, 3rd and 17. I like the play call there. You had a chance, pick up some big yardage, just unfortunately not able to make the connection.
Brings up 3rd down. 3rd and 17 from the 13-yard line.
In a true wishbone.
Takes the snap, fakes the handoff. Now going to take it outside. Actually makes the pitch. going to be number 21.
Ethan Rushing.
Ethan Rushing.
Ethan Rushing on the carry.
He's going to pick up, just short of the first down, maybe 2 yards short.
Out to the 27.
Yeah, it's going to be a 4th and 3, looks like.
Okay.
From the 27. Davis lining up to punt it away.
Yeah, Stewart's going to go out to punt this one away. Deep man for Pauls Valley will be standing about the 45-yard line. Big punt there. Good kick. It's going to go out right about the 42 maybe.
Yep.
So by way of virtue, that's the almost the exact same spot that Pauls Valley finished their series last time.
And I know if you're Pauls Valley, you're hoping that you can put more than 3 plays together.
Yeah, right now the Wolves defense just not allowing them to do much.
Once again, 3 to the near side. And they need to back that receiver up a little bit.
First and 10, Pauls Valley.
Pauls Valley to take the snap at the 42, excuse me. First and 10. Snap gets away from him. He just has to fall on it.
It's going to be all the way back at the 38.
They are going to mark it, yes. Maybe even close to
37.
37.
37.
Pauls Valley now going to change up the look, put one receiver at each side. Takes the snap. Now he's going to try to run. He doesn't get very far. Pick up a maybe one.
17, Galvin on the carry.
I'll tell you what, the pursuit of the Wolves down the line of scrimmage is pretty spot on tonight.
Yeah. Going to be 3rd and about 12. Pauls Valley waiting for the play call.
3rd and 12 from the 39.
Takes the snap. Look at the throw. Going to throw the ball deep down the side. Tate Stewart right there. Picks it off. He's trying to return it a little bit. Tate Stewart, he was the only person that even had a chance. Now, there is a flag down on the far side of the field. Holding on the offense, so the ball will stay with the Wolves. It'll be Wolves ball at about the 37-yard line.
Did we just go from 137 to the other 37, Bobby?
We did.
Pretty much,
we did.
From the minute that ball was thrown, Stewart was the one that had the best chance to catch it.
So about 7:28 to go in the first half. Wolves on top, 7-0. They're going to start 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line, 37-yard line, excuse me.
First and 10 Wolves after the turnover at the 37-yard line.
Wolves going to motion into the traditional wishbone. Fakes the handoff, going to keep it, gets up the middle, makes a couple people miss, picks up a couple yards.
That's Owens on the carries.
That was a great lead block by Levi Laxton.
There is a player down on the field. So we're actually, I know we took the camera off the field. There was a player go down pretty hard.
Officials timeout for the injury.
Right now, we got John. That's bad.
couple of trainers looking at him. Looks like a leg injury. With that being said, we're going to take a quick break real quick. We'll be back here in just a second. All right, we're back now. Just as soon as we kind of went to break there, Chad, he got up and walked off the field.
He got up and walked off under his own power. Didn't have to be assisted by a coach or anything. So that's a good sign.
It didn't look great from up here when it first happened. So Wolves going to start this, or excuse me, second down. About 5 from the 43. Owens takes the snaps, looks to throw. Nobody to throw to, so he pulls it down. Makes a couple guys miss. Gets upfield. Goes out of bounds at about the 46-yard line of Pauls Valley. Just under 7 minutes to go in the first half.
To the Pauls Valley 46.
Wright comes in. Koppenbarger comes out for a second.
You know, the front for the Wolves has just been absolutely dominant on the offensive side, Chad. That's exactly what I was wanting to see, and they are showing that they are ready to play this season.
Absolutely.
Wolves going to take the 1st and 10. And the 46. Oh, got the guys to jump there. Should be offsides against Pauls Valley.
There's that fatigue and frustration creeping in, Bobby.
Yep. And, you know, it usually does not bode well when it's still in the first half. And you've got that frustration already starting to set in.
Yeah, it's going to be 1st and 5 from the Panthers 41.
Yeah.
5 at the Pauls Valley 41.
Wow. Okay. We're going home early tonight.
Right into motion to the far side. Owens takes the snap, looking to throw. Does throw it. Caught by
Good
Pruitt.
grab by Pruitt.
About 2 yards on the other side of the first down marker.
I tell you, we got to be real careful there. We had a lineman that was about 7 or 8 yards downfield.
Yeah. You know, that's one of those things. They're being so dominant that they're pushing so far.
But on a pass play, you don't want to be pushing that far.
Exactly. So as the Wolves start 1st and 10 from about the 34-yard line.
8 of 7 yards on the pass. And it's another Wolves 1st down.
Motion there pre-play. Owens takes the snap, hands off. Rogers.
Oh, my goodness. Great run by Rogers.
Rogers just lowers the shoulder and goes through the tackle and ends up carrying his tackle for a couple more yards. Picks up 5, maybe 6, maybe even 7. Man, they're moving further than I thought he did.
Yeah, and they're going quick.
They're going to give him 7, so it'll be 2nd and 3. We're about the 26. Owens takes the snaps, rolls back, looking to throw, throws it deep. Oh, can't quite catch it. Stewart open on that little route towards the sideline.
Good try with that.
Half a step. He needed half a step more, and I think he'd had it.
Yep.
I like the play call on 2nd and 3. Brings up a manageable 3rd and 3. And again, that offensive line having their way affords you the opportunity to make those throws.
You don't have to be worried about that. Owens takes the high snap, ends up handing off to Rogers. Rogers pushes through, picks up
through.
Yeah, he was hit actually as he crossed the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, he was hit at the line by number 64 for Pauls Valley. He ran through that tackle and got another 4 or 5 yards. So going to bring up a 1st down on about the Panthers' 18-yard line. Once again, Wolves inside the red zone.
Yeah, and Wolves again just having their way. Rogers having his way. Welcomes the people that come try to slow him down and says, hey, I'll take you with me, and does just that on that play.
5:30 to go in the first half, Bobby. I don't know about you. This is exactly what I wanted to see. Ball control, offense, punishing runs, between the tackles, moving the sticks, at the same time, opening it up for those pass plays every once in a while.
Yeah, and I know we've made a couple connections on those, picked up some plays, positive yardage on those plays, but we haven't needed them, but we've still kept them there and kept the other team honest. So teams, are going to have to start watching. Maybe we don't see those 11 guys in the box, but right now our offensive line, Rogers, Laxton, all those guys, Jackson Wright, those guys in the backfield, Jackson Koppelbarger, even Owens, are showing that, man, you can put an 11 in there. We're not going to back down from you. So
absolutely.
Be 1st and 10 from the 18-yard line. Rogers in motion to the near side. Snap. Owens keeps it up the middle. Picks up probably 4, maybe even 5.
Inside the 15-yard line.
That's a great read by Dax. I don't know if you saw that little bit of pause, thinking about going outside. Outside wasn't open. He popped back inside.
Well, you did. Great read by Dax, but again, we talked about it already, the offensive line getting such a good push up front that it didn't look like he crossed the line of scrimmage very far, but the line had pushed so far forward, he picked up 4 or 5 yards.
Absolutely.
Owens to take the snap on 2nd down here.
2nd and 6.
Takes a high snap, hands to Rogers. Rogers tries to go up the middle.
28.
Picks up 1, maybe 2.
Going to bring up a 3rd and 5, maybe 3rd and 4.
Let's say 3rd and 4. 3rd and 4 from about the 12-yard line.
Gain of 2 for Rogers to the 12-yard line. Brings up 3rd down. Third and 4 from the 12.
Rogers in motion to the far side. Owens takes a snap, hands off.
Oh, touchdown.
8th and rushing, number 8 for Paul Valley. I don't know if you can see that on camera, but he's waiting at the goal line for rushing, and rushing just seeks him out and just says, okay, and goes right through him.
Yeah, he didn't shy away from him. He didn't try to go right or left.
No.
It went right at him.
Went right at him and had plenty of room to go either direction.
Yeah.
So Wolves score again there, make it 13-0 with 4 minutes to go in the first half.
I like that mindset.
Yeah.
I'm not going to go right, not going to go left. I'm going to go right through you. And all the Davis running backs are showing that tonight. Koppelbarger with a hold, and the kick is good. Wolves up 14-0 with 4 to go in the first half.
We have a winner of the $50 cash, courtesy of Vision Bank here in Davis. Tonight's winner is Onias Thornton. She's the grandmother to DHS cheerleader. Adrian Sock.
Okay, sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. We had a little issue with our scoreboard. We had to fix a new scoreboard. Still got some kinks we got to work out, but I think we got it fixed now.
Bobby, I heard a stat earlier. I've got to share it. So far tonight, the Pauls Valley Panthers offense has a total of 3 yards.
Wow. Okay, Stewart kicks off there. Going to be fielded at about the 15. Going to try to bring it out. He gets a little bit of a lane. Loses his footing.
Yeah. If he hadn't lost his footing, I think he'd had a chance. I've got a Panther down at the 30. Not sure if it's a cramp or what, maybe an ankle.
No, I think it is. Looks to be, he's kind of grabbing at his ankle a little bit. He was engaged in a block, maybe stepped a little awkwardly, I think. So with that, we're going to take a quick break. We'll be back here in just a second. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen.
That was number 12 for Pauls Valley. Bobby, he did get up and walk off the field on his own without a coach assisting him. So
good. We never want to see anybody get hurt. I know we're a biased show. We tend to favor the Wolves, obviously, but never want to see any young student athlete hurt for any team. $17 to throw the ball to the far side. It's a little bit of a bubble pass and hit hard there. I think that was actually Jax Owens that hit him so hard.
Looks like they're going to give him about a 3-yard gain. Going to bring up a 2nd and 7 from the 45.
2 yards on the completion. 2nd and 8 from the 45.
Snap the ball. Looks like a quarterback sneak, and he's going to be tackled just short of the first down. Looks like it's going to bring up a 3rd and 1. So Davis defense needing to step up here and get the stop, get the Panthers off the field, get the offense back out there, and get another chance for a score before the end of this first half.
3rd and 1 for the Wolves, 48.
Single back for the Panthers. Could be a handoff to number 22. He's met in the back. I don't think he got it. I think they held him even with forward progress. I think it's going to bring up a 4th and 1. Good play by the Wolves defense.
Chad, I saw we had a question in the chat. Who is number 25? Number 25, Caden Britt for the Wolves.
Hey, great defensive stand there by the Wolves. I think the Panthers are going to go for it with 2:11 to go in the half.
I feel like if you're the Panthers, you almost feel like you have to at this point.
Defense got to be rock solid. Can't be jumping offside and giving them a free one here.
If the band does come up, talk to her if you can go ahead and get.
They're going to get it.
Number 15, he kind of came in. He looked as if he was a tight end. Comes under center, takes a snap, and just kind of falls forward, picks up the first down.
Wholesale change on defense for the Wolves. A lot of new people up front. 66 is that Jesse DeMoss?
66 is Jesse DeMoss, yes.
1st and 10 for the Wolves, 46.
Panthers take the ball. Ball snap.
Ball's on the ground.
Snap gets away from him. He's still trying to fumble it out. He's trying to find his way around. He just throws the ball up.
Oh,
it's
good
be
play by Gage. I tell you what, I thought rushing was going to get to him.
Yeah, well, he was running for his life I think he thought he had more time because the ball bounced so far backwards.
Yeah.
But by the time he picked it up and turned around, there was 3 Wolves in his face.
Going to bring up a 2nd and 10 with 1:20 to go.
17 to take the snap. 3 wide receivers to the near side. He's looking to throw to this side. Having to try to scramble. Couldn't quite find a pass. He's going to tuck it, try to pick up a couple.
Galvin on the carry.
Still in bounds. The clock will keep moving.
Takes right at 1 minute to go in the first half.
Pauls Valley past midfield for the first time tonight, I believe, with possession of the ball. Five wide.
5 wide out, something we have not seen from the Panthers yet. He's standing on midfield as he takes the snap here. Throws a little bubble screen out to the side. I feel like there should have been a holding call there, as did most of the Davis fans, but they do hold him. Picks up some positive yardage, about 5, maybe 6.
Going to bring up a 4th and 3.
Complete to 15. Jolly.
Maybe a 4th and 4. And the Panthers are going to take a timeout with 22 seconds to go in the half.
Panthers just trying to get something, to good to go and take it to the locker room with them. I don't even know if you're on the Panthers sideline, you don't even necessarily want to score. You just want something. Right now they don't have really anything. This has been their best drive of the evening, I think they started this near the 40 anyway. So you give them 10, 15 yards. That's the most they've picked up thus far.
Yeah, they've this best series they've had. What do you do offensively, defensively? I mean, if I'm Pauls Valley with 22 seconds to go, I'm not only trying to get the first, but maybe do you try to get the first or go for the score?
22 seconds left. I'm looking to get the first down, but I'm looking as far downfield as I can.
Defensively, I think it poses a little bit of a question mark for you too. But I think the way the defense has been playing, they've just lined up like they have been.
Yeah, I don't think you change anything defensively. Right now, we're kind of doing what we want. We're holding them in most times. I think you play this just as normal. 3 wide receivers to the near side. He's going to try to keep it up, and he is just going to try to pick up the first down. I think they're going to give it to him.
Yeah, with the spin there at the end.
So they're going to take another quick timeout to stop the clock. They are going to say first down right at the 35-yard line. Pauls Valley, now you've got to be thinking first down.
No, you got 17 seconds. I'm thinking chunks.
Now, that was their second time out, so they should still have 1 remaining.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't think they have the speed to get anybody over the top of the Davis secondary.
Thanks, Danny.
The only way that happens is if we end up with some busted coverage. But kudos to them because they've been doing a good job of keeping the receivers in front of them.
Right.
They've broken on pass plays, broke them up. Done a good job and made it hard for Pauls Valley to complete passes for large gains.
Yeah, and again, if I'm Davis, I'm not changing anything defensively that we've been doing so far. You've still kept them scoreless in the first half. You forced some frustration errors on Pauls Valley side offensively, some bad snaps and things like that. I don't think you change anything. You stay right at it and really force them to be the one to make the adjustment and try to do something.
Four wide, single back.
He takes the snap. He's looking to throw deep. He's getting pressured there. Not really a chance to throw. Throws it up.
Wounded duck.
Picked
Peyton
off.
Stewart.
Tayton Stewart with I believe his second. Oh, they're going to say he was out of bounds. Trying to see who that was. One of the Wolves coming up kind of gingerly.
That's going to be Bumgarner. No, now Kopenbarger coming off.
Second down, he's going to take it. 4 wideouts. Quick pressure.
Good job.
And the sack there.
Good job, Peyton Westbury.
Peyton Westbury with the sack.
That's going to be the end of the first half. Wolves up 14-0.
You know, I don't know that you could have asked for a better half, but hey, I'll give a shout out to Peyton Westbury, media's own Peyton Westbury, getting the sack to end the first half for the Wolves. So kudos to him. Really, I feel like Peyton Westbury, he's come out of his shell in the last 6-8 months and played really well. Saw him play well in both scrimmages, showing it right there, getting the sack to end the first half. Chad, what are your thoughts on the first half so far?
I don't think that the Davis Wolves could have asked for a better first half of football to start the season against the Falls Valley Panthers. They have maintained possession of the ball. They've run it consistently and done so well, and it's provided them with opportunity to throw some passes every now and then. And defensively, my goodness, the defense hasn't given up any large gains. I think the biggest gain they've given up is maybe 7-8 yards. Great job by the Wolves. I want to see them come out in the second half and do the exact same thing. And if they do, they're going to come out on top tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. I think that's a great way to look at it. They've done exactly what we wanted them to do, what they wanted to do. I think they continue that in the second half, and they're going to end up rolling out of this win, week 1, 1-0. So we shall see as the second half comes back to you. We're going to keep the camera on the field and the sound out for you for the Davis Wolves cheerleaders and the Davis Pride of the Arbuckles halftime show. We'll be back here in just a few minutes.
First ones at this time, I'd like to introduce our Davis High School Wolves cheerleaders. Sophomores, Alexis Russell, Ella Lane, Montana Carter, Laura Russell, Gemma Burns, Adrian South, Elena Webb, Caden Griffin, Allie White, Kaden Bigby, our juniors, Olivia Parsons, Reese Johnson, Montana Carter, a sophomore, Reese Garrison, a junior, and our seniors, Kinley Sun, Jacoby O'Neill, Lauren Fagundes, Allie Hobbs, Reese Gooden, and manager Lily Heckley. The Wolves cheerleaders would like to thank Mrs. Raper, Andrea Raper, and family for the donation of our spirit signs. Our Wolves cheerleaders. Wolves fans, have returned the Wolves score this season. Spell him out, W-O-L-V-E-S, Penny Linville, Kinley Cowan, Keely Pruitt, Ava Weaver, Isabella Gooden, Jayla Green, Lily Rushing, and Alexis Romo, our Wolves flag runners. Ladies and gentlemen, get ready to travel back to 1959 Los Angeles with tonight's halftime performance. Grab your leather jackets and poodle skirts because our Davis High School marching band is bringing the electrifying energy of Rydell High School straight to the field. Featuring unforgettable hits from the beloved musical Grease. Tonight's show will have you singing along, clapping your hands, and maybe even doing a little hand jive in the stands. So sit back, relax, and enjoy a rock and rollin' trip through one of the most iconic soundtracks in musical history. And now, under the direction of band director Blaine Bigler, we proudly present the Pride of the Arbuckles with their halftime show, Grease. Wolves Band.
welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, as we get ready for the second half of this home and season opener. I don't know what just happened there. My mic went swinging away from me, Chad. You just couldn't help but laugh at that one, man.
I couldn't help but laugh. That was funny.
Yeah, like I started talking, my mic went swinging the other direction. It's like, nope, people don't want to hear you. So, Chad, I know you were looking at some scores. What do you got? Some local scores for us?
So I've been looking at the. I think this is the week Sulphur's playing Washington. Looking for that game. Last I saw, that's all tied up 7-7. Looking at some district opponents. Holdenville is up 14-0 over Wewoka. Who else? We've got Adair. Adair is getting beat right now by Inola. I know they're not a district opponent, but they were a playoff opponent. And so looking at Dibble, they're up 12-6 over Minko. And then looking a little further down the list down here, 5-0. We got Colgate and Antlers. Antlers is up 10-6 over Colgate. Tishomingo is up 14-7 over Allen.
Okay.
And then Wynnewood up 17-0 over Comanche.
Oh,
so
wow.
That's going to be a district opponent that we will play later.
Okay.
And I think that's a class above Wynnewood?
It is a class above Wynnewood down in Class A, of course, Comanche in our district. So definitely have to kind of keep an eye on that one, see how that one plays out. Wynnewood, though, actually, I believe I saw that they were actually ranked in the top 10 for Class A this season.
Showing here on Portal that they are ranked number 7 in their class.
I was thinking 7-8 right in there somewhere as the Wolves come back out to their sideline. Ready to continue. They will start with the ball. Or, excuse me, they will receive the kick starting the second half.
Another score that just because it was a playoff opponent last year in the semifinals, and Stroud is ranked number 5 in our class. They are currently trailing Chandler 7-0. Marietta no longer a district opponent because they're in the upper 2A, but they are up over Medill currently 21-7.
Now, is Marietta upper 2A, or did they have to go all the way to 3A?
I think they're upper 2A still.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, because they are in the same district with Marlowe.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and Marlowe, last I looked, was beating Chickasha. So
wow,
they're playing 2 classes up.
2 classes up. All right.
Yeah.
Well, that's what our Wolves are doing here tonight, playing 2 classes up. Again, 2 classes up next week is we play Sulphur right here at home.
Yep.
And then again, 2 classes up, playing in Plainview on the road just a couple weeks away.
And both Plainview and Sulphur are ranked in the top 10 in 3A.
Davis, one thing you cannot ever say about it is we shy away from opponents.
Absolutely.
So, Wolves starting to kick here. Pauls Valley going to field it at about the 22-yard line. He's going to make a try to get up the sideline. Able to fall down around the 36. Our little T-girl out there on the field hustling off after she goes and picks up the T. Little Miss Darren Owens.
Number 2, Barrett on the return. Out to the 38. First and 10, Pauls Valley. At the 38.
Defense for the Wolves going to set up shop around the 42, waiting for the ball to be snapped.
It wasn't.
Pauls Valley going to come out in a 5-wide look, trying to get something going this game.
But if it's on the left side, show a little bit of
Ball gets snapped. He's going to keep it, try to tug it and go up the middle. Gets away from one tackler, falls forward, picks up about 6. Right about the 45-yard line.
24, Levi Laxkus there for the Wolves. Up to the 45.
So your defensive front for the Wolves, you're going to have Landon Gibson, Jacob Silva, and Peyton Westbury out there at the other tackle.
2 sophomores and a senior, or 2 juniors and a senior, excuse me.
Yep.
From the 45.
Snap goes. Oh, ball's on the ground.
Fumble on the play.
Quarterback able to get it back, but Westbury almost ended up falling directly
right there
on that
on
ball.
top of him.
Galvin. Loss of 5 yards, back to the 40.
At linebacker, it looks like you're going to have Wright, Pierce, Laxton, and Creed Rogers.
From the 40.
Pauls Valley going back to the 5-wide set. 3rd and about 8. He's looking to throw. Throws across the middle.
Oh.
Incomplete. In and out of the hands of the receiver.
Incomplete. Intended for 15.
That'll bring up 4th and about 8. Quick
3 and out.
Pauls Valley looks like they're gonna send on the punt team.
That was.
Davis gonna put Gage Kopenbarger as the return man.
4th and 8 from the 40.
Hey, don't stress.
Back deep for the Wolves, number 5, Gage Kopenbarger.
Snap, and the punt goes away. Low end-over-end kick. Going to be fielded by Bumgarner. Kopenbarger. Bumgarner was the up guy.
Yeah.
But
At the 20.
Kopenbarger fields it at the 20-yard line. So Davis will take over 1st and 10. 10:34 to go in the 3rd quarter. Davis defense coming out of the halftime doing exactly what they had done most of the first half, forcing a 3 and out. Not allowing much of anything for this Panther offense. Owen sends the back in motion. Takes the snap. He's going to keep it. Try to get up the middle. I think he's going to pick up 3 or 4.
Number 4, Dax Owens on the carry.
Be just shy of the 25, around the 24.
That was largely because of the movement of that offensive line, moving the defenders off the ball, because there wasn't a lot of room there, but they moved them back.
Yeah, the thing about it is with the graduating class from last season, a lot of those guys were the ones in the trenches. So that I think the line on both sides of the ball was the biggest question mark. But the Wolves right now showing that they're just fine there, right there.
Absolutely.
Little pre-snap movement. Owens takes the snap. Busted play there. And he makes it count. Ends up going on the edge, picking up the first down. There was a little bit of a miscommunication there. Dax turned one way to hand the ball. Running back went to the other side.
Yeah.
But Dax smart, just picked the ball, kept it to himself, and picked up what he could, and ended up being enough for the first down.
An 8-yard run for Owens to the 32. And it's another Wolves first down.
This is where Davis, really punished the Panthers in the first quarter, running the ball, started on their own end of the field, used most of the clock for that first quarter. Looks to be what their plan is for the 3rd quarter as they get ready to take the snap right here. Takes the snap, hands the ball off. Number 1, Jacoby McDonald here, sophomore, running the ball well. Picks up 4.
He picked up more than that, didn't he?
Closer to 5. Looks like where they're going to mark him. Don't want to take away from him there, so my apologies. Listen, the older I get, the harder it is to see.
I understand, but I'm the one up here wearing glasses, Bobby.
I probably should be. Wolves line up on offense. 36-yard line. Hands off. He cuts it back into the inside. Gets to just across the 40-yard line. It's going to force about a 3rd and 2. 3rd and 2 for his. Kopenbarger was the ball carrier there.
If you're Davis, this is exactly what you want to do. If you're Pauls Valley, it's got to be frustrating as heck.
Yeah, you can't find a way to get off the field.
Yeah.
And Davis is doing exactly what they want. They're using most of the clock, not really giving you a chance to do anything, because as long as you don't have the ball, you're not really in control of the game. So McDonald motion out wide. Fakes the bubble screen, then Dax is going to keep it.
He's got the first.
Does pick up the first down.
Hey! Yeah! Kick him out!
A little bit of extracurriculars going on there. Dead ball, personal foul against the Panthers.
That is going to be a 15-yarder.
Now, I will say it's always the second guy that gets caught. And I'm not saying Dax did anything there, but
I think he was trying to free his foot.
He was trying to get his foot away, and Coach Raper was down there, I think, making sure that our guys don't get involved in that stuff.
Right, absolutely.
Dax going to take the snap here from the 40-yard line. Little high snap, but able to pull it down, gets the rushing, goes right up the middle. He's going to pick up about 5.
Good hard run.
Get down. Oh, he will. Somebody running like that. That scares me.
Yeah, they're going to give him almost every bit of 5 yards on that game.
Picking up a second 5 from the 35.
To the 35. 2nd and 5.
Dax fakes the handoff, drop back to throw, and then pulls away. Now still looking to throw. He's going to try to get the edge. He does. Picks up a couple.
Number 4, Dax Owens on the carry.
Was looking for somebody downfield, not there. Ends up kind of, went between throwing and running a couple of times there, but ends up being able to pick up a couple on the play.
Well, and then he showed his agility and his efficiency with that stiff arm, which allowed him to get outside and get those extra yards.
Should be 3rd and about 2, maybe 3. I'm going to say 3rd and 2.
Put down.
Handoff.
He's got it.
Big run there. I believe that's
number 1 again.
Number 1, McDonald. A good run, picking up the first down.
And I'll tell you what, that always gives your offensive line a boost when you've got a younger guy out there getting gains like that. Man, that just makes those guys want to block that much harder. And
12-yard run from McDonald to the 20, and another was first down.
Dax to take the snap, fakes the handoff, now looking to throw. Throws the ball towards the end zone. Caught! Touchdown!
David Wood!
Trying to see the number of who actually made
Stewart, I believe.
Tate Stewart on the catch. I believe that is, yes, number 6, Tate Stewart. Great look there by Dax. Saw his man. Tatum was really just
standing there by himself in the corner.
Standing with nobody around him. Dax throwing a great shot that only Tatum had a chance at. So
trying to find the kicking block for the extra point.
Trying to get the kicking block out there.
Holding on the extra point attempt, number 5, Peyton Stewart. Attempting the extra point, number 6, Peyton Stewart.
Kick is up. Looked like more of a line drive kick that time. It is no good.
The kick is up.
Looked like it was just to the left, Bobby.
6:08 left in the third quarter.
6:08 in the third quarter. 20-0. Wolves on top.
And it's been Wolves all night long.
Yeah, all night long. There were, that one drive by the Pauls Valley late in that first half, but still Wolves D stood strong, didn't give up any points. And for the longest portion of the first half, only gave up 3 yards until that last drive. So Wolves defense playing well tonight. So
absolutely. Both offensively and defensively. I'm not going to sit and say that one's doing better than the other. I think they're both doing their job exceptionally well. Defense, I don't think that Pauls Valley has more than 25 yards offense, maybe 30.
It definitely well below 50. And anytime you can hold a team below 50 yards in a half, let alone a large portion of the third quarter, that's you're going to put yourself on a good side. And the Wolves doing that just as they planned. Wolves looking to kick off here from the 40, kick into the south end zone.
Got the wind at their backs for this kick.
Ball fell over.
And that's going to be a problem because there is a pretty good breeze out of the north right now.
Copenbarger looks like he's going to hold for Tayton.
Good kick.
Goes. Kicks over the returner's head.
Will do.
Goes into the end zone.
Touchback. Oh, we're going to get another personal foul on Pauls Valley, I believe.
I saw the flag go down there. A couple of Wolves were clapping, but I didn't really know what the call was. Again, I'm going to call it extracurricular activity. Okay.
So,
again, we talked about Davis kind of forcing the frustration upon Pauls Valley. Now you're starting to see that really. We saw little bits of it in that first half, but now it's really starting to kind of rear its ugly head for these Panthers.
Automatic touchback. You kick off into the end zone.
That should back them up. I don't know if it's is it from the 20. So then, if it's a 15-yard penalty,
they're going to wave it off. They're going to wave it off.
Okay. So it's going to be first down and 10 from the 20.
At the 20.
Handoff. Oh, almost lost the handoff.
Ball's on the ground.
Oh, the ball did come out.
Got it.
Looks like Jesse DeMoss comes up with the fumble.
Number 66, Jesse DeMoss on the recovery.
Good job by DeMoss on finding the loose ball. Jesse's got to be very careful there. He did take his helmet off, and that's one thing you don't want to get penalties in those situations. But
he's going to come off the field, take a breather, have a little bit of a discussion.
Probably about that.
Yeah.
About
how you conduct yourself.
Yeah. Again, I get being hyped up. You made a big play, things like that, and sometimes it just gets the best of you. But first and 10 from the 20, from the 19-yard line. Dax takes the
handoff to McDonald once again.
Number 1, Jacoby McDonald on the carry.
Looks like it's going to be a 5-yard gain down to the 15.
So McDonald coming in and playing the second half, running the ball well.
Yeah.
Gain of 4 yards to the 15-yard line, 2nd and 6.
It's going to be second and about 5 from the 15-yard line. Owens sends the man in motion to the near side. Takes it. Going to be an option play. Ball gets on the ground.
He got it.
Owens is able to fall back on it. I'm not sure if it looked like he tried to make the pitch. I don't know if, loss on the from Dax's perspective or the back's perspective, but either way, ball ends up on the ground. Dax was able to fall on it, though. Loss of a yard will be 3rd and 6 now from the 16.
Down from the 16.
Pruitt out wide, far side.
Kuppenbarger goes to the motion. Fakes the handoff, does Dax. Dax trying to get outside, nowhere to go. He cuts it back to the other side of the field. He's got some open field in front of him. He's going to try to get there. Cuts back inside. He's going to score. Touchdown, Dax Owens. Great job by Dax there, seeing the field in front of him, understanding they didn't have much room on the near side, on the far side, able to cut the ball back, and then seeing it kind of close at him.
What I liked was when he cut back, his linemen saw it, and they turned and went and looked for somebody to block, and Landon Gibson laid a young man out down there with a pancake block to emphasize the touchdown there.
Extra point attempt, kick is up. And that one is good. So
I wasn't sure. It looked like the last one.
Yeah, it was very similar. So I think that just tells you that you were right on the previous kick. It was just a little bit to the left, but that one does make its way through. 4:14, to go in the third quarter. Wolves on top, 27-0.
If you had told me coming in here tonight that the Wolves would be up 27-0 with 4:14 to go in the third against Falls Valley, I would have said that's extremely optimistic.
I think that's a very valid statement. I don't think there's anybody that would disagree with you. I think we had very high expectations for the game.
Absolutely.
We knew what we were capable of coming in, but you still being up 27-0 on a team that did beat you last year, that anybody would have taken it.
Yeah,
anybody
absolutely.
would have taken it. So, and not even just take out the scoreboard, the time of possession, the yardage gained, or yardage allowed by the defense. Right now, there's not a category that Davis has that you could say, man, I wouldn't have taken that. I'd take every bit of it.
Yeah, it's just been absolute dominance by the offense when they've been on the field, and then just dominant stands by the defense when they've been out there. I don't know what other word to use other than it's been a dominant performance by the Wolves tonight.
They wanted to come out and set the tone for the season, and they've done just that.
We're going to be here all night, boys.
Tate Stewart set the kick. Kicks the ball again. Looks like this one is going to be nope. He let it bounce, and it did go out of bounds, so that'll be a penalty against the Wolves. It'll bring it to, I believe, about the 35.
All right, my bad.
I could have swore he touched it.
Yeah,
I can get with Bobby. I don't think that's too big of a deal. Down there, the bottom.
They are going to mark it at 35.
Bobby said it's fine. Just bring it up.
Panthers ball.
We have our final winner of the night. $50
Got some new people out there, Bobby, on defense.
Tonight's winner.
Okay.
We got number 75.
She's the mom of DHS cheerleader.
Falls Valley to start 1st and 10 from the 35-yard line. Handoff. He's got a little bit of room. Cuts it back inside. Going to be a pickup of about 8, maybe 9. Tristan Nallen going to come off the field. Jesse DeMoss back in.
That number 75 is going to be Rhett Dudley.
A young bunch out there right now, Chad. Rhett Dudley, also a sophomore.
11, Isaac Lewis is out there. After seeing Isaac in basketball, it's great to see him out here on the football
field. Yeah, absolutely. Came back to football this season. There's going to be an offsides penalty call on the Wolves.
I had to say one last night, so
So that'll bring up 1st and 10, about the 48-yard line for the Panthers. Oh, pitch goes onto the ground. Fumble is picked up by the Wolves.
There's a fumble on the play.
So, Chad, I don't know if you saw it, they faked the handoff to the guy coming to the near side and tried to pitch underneath, almost like a little old school OU shovel pass to the guy coming back to the far side. But just
is that Ethan Rushing that made that play?
I believe it was Ethan that fell on the ball. I'm not certain of that. It was, a scramble for the ball, but I do think that Ethan came up with it. Trust me, if we got that wrong, the boys will be sure and let me know.
What do we got here?
Yeah.
Did they?
They did. They gave it back to Close Valley.
They did. They said that Davis did not come up with the ball.
All right, so Davis back on defense.
2nd down and 10 from the 48. Snap. Looking to run. He's going to be tracked down from behind. So Rushing goes back out there and makes that play.
Yeah.
Gets the sack on the quarterback for the loss. Takes him back to about the 46-yard line. That's going to bring up 3rd and 14.
Also 2 on the play. 3rd down. From the 46.
Pauls Valley takes the snap. Looking to throw to the near side. In and out of the hands of his receiver. Threw it kind of behind him. Had to try to make an adjustment midair. Unable to do it. Ball falls incomplete. So that'll bring up 4th down. Pauls Valley looks like they're running the punt team out. Kopenbarger will go back as the return man. 2:43 to go in the 3rd period. Wolves on top, 27-0. Kick is up. Kopenbarger just going to tell everybody to get away from it. They're going to let it roll dead. It's going to stop at about the 18-yard line.
Bobby, we're still in the 3rd.
I feel like the first half flew by.
Yeah.
But this 3rd quarter, I feel like it's just been the longest 3rd quarter of our lives.
It's been a minute.
I'll let you know.
I still can't get over how great it feels out here for a first football game, Chad. I'm not going to lie.
I recall in years past we were worried about the air conditioner working in here just so we could.
And that's on week 4.
Yeah, just so we could be in this oven. This is phenomenal.
Wolves going to start here on looks to be about the 19, so 1st and 10 from their own 19. Owen sends Rushing in motion. A little bit of a high snap. Throws out to Rushing. Can't quite make the connection. A little miscommunication.
It was a little bit behind him. If he could have been out in front of him, Rushing had clear sailing down the sideline.
Yep. So that'll bring up 2nd and 10. Dax takes the snap, hands off to Rogers. Rogers picks up a couple, falls forward.
28, Creed Rogers on the carry.
Fourth quarter gets here. Rogers still on the field. He's breaking one.
he had quite a bit of a break during the third quarter, so I still think we'll see him some in the fourth quarter, but I would imagine we won't see, especially if we score again, I don't know that we'll see many of the ones back out after that. Owens to take the snap, motions into a traditional wishbone. Fakes the handoff, going to keep it, try to get up the sideline. Cuts it back to the other side, still on his feet. Gets just shy about the 38. There's going to be a flag on the far side of the field.
I didn't see
There wasn't even a player anywhere near that side of the field. I think he was at a sideline warning against Pauls Valley. So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Wolves at about the 38. Chad, remind me, did we have that digital down and sign last year?
I don't remember seeing that digital down marker, no.
That thing's beautiful, and it's so easy for me to see from across the field.
See it?
Yeah.
I can see it clearly. There's no guessing.
It's another Wolves first down.
And I gotta comment on the chain gang for the Wolves. They are always spot on.
Yeah, absolutely. The Bumgarner brothers been doing it for a long, long time. Dax takes the snap, hands off to number 10. Braxton Thompson, also a sophomore.
Did you see the defense? Every person for Pauls Valley was 4 to 5 yards off the ball standing up.
And again, we talked about it. We'd already seen it once earlier in the game.
That was the second time, and it didn't register with me until the play was already underway. Because I'm like, there's no down linemen. It's just odd to see it.
Wow. So that'll bring up 2nd and about 5. So a good gain of yardage there by Thompson to get the first 5 yards out of that run. Owens sends rushing in motion to the near side. Takes the snap, fakes the handoff, then throws. Caught by Bumgarner. Bumgarner wrestled down on just about the 42 of the Panthers.
Owens to Bumgarner.
Good pickup there by the Wolves.
A 14-yard pass.
Owens sends rushing to the near side. Takes the snap, fakes the handoff. Looking to throw deep downfield. No, couldn't quite catch Stewart on the near sideline. Stewart had a couple of steps on his back, but was able to, nobody had a chance at it other than Stewart, so it just unfortunately couldn't quite connect for the touchdown. But that'll take the Wolves into the fourth quarter, 27-0. Again, Chad, I know we've missed on a couple of those deep chances downfield, but I think the fact that we're able to take those chances and really force teams to think about what they're doing against us defensively absolutely will help us as we go on in the season.
Oh, no doubt. And the dominance of the offense with the run game is what has allowed us to take those shots downfield. So, man, just can't say enough good about the job the Wolves are doing tonight. Great way to start the season. 12 minutes to go in this game. I'm going to go ahead and talk about next week.
Big game next week.
Big game. Murray County Bedlam. Sulphur got a stout team again this year. They've got a couple of gentlemen, much like Pauls Valley did last year, going to D1 schools.
Okay.
Maddox Marbley. He's going to Navy.
Oh, wow. I did not know that. Okay.
Yep. And then Caden Cole going to Rice.
Wow, okay. So a couple of big players there.
They got some talent over there, and I think we give them a lot better game this year than what we did last year. But good hard run by Thompson, man. Thompson made contact, ran over the defender
It was just defended well by the Panthers. That forced him, running east and west, not north and south. Unable to pick up much, so it'll force third down and about 6.
Yep, and it's a home game for us. So I like our chances.
They did beat us last year at their home field, but the year before that, we got them here at this field. So,
oh my goodness, what a game that was, right?
Yeah. So I'm looking forward to that Bedlam series being back over here next week. The Wolves taking this third down and 6 at their 38-yard line.
3rd and 6 for the 38.
Hands off to Rogers. Absolutely runs over the Pauls Valley Panther player. Picks up about 2 or 3. So that's going to be about 4th and a long 2. We'll call it 4th and 3.
Sulphur is currently beating Washington 14-13, and they are in, doesn't tell me, fourth quarter.
Wow, so that's another close game just like it was last year.
Yeah.
Owens takes the snap.
We're going to have a false start.
Line down.
That'll be a false start against the Wolves. So it'll go from 4th and 3 to 4th and 8. That'll force the Wolves to send out the punt team. Return man for the Panthers going to be back around his own 10-yard line.
4th down.
Stewart does get the punt away. Good looking punt. Going to bounce just outside the 10-yard line, roll down to the 5, and be down there by a whole pack of Wolves.
Punt is down at the 5-yard line.
No, you're fine. You're fine.
Pauls Valley going to start deep in their own territory, but here in this fourth quarter.
Got for Davis line, you got Case Morton, Jacob Silva, and Landon Gibson.
5 wide set for the Panthers. From their 5-yard line, he's going to try to tuck it and run, but he's going to get wrapped up.
Good play by number 53. I want to say that's Morton.
So Case Morton, and then I think it's number 12, Gage Adams, came in and to kind of help on that tackle and absolutely just pulverized the quarterback as he was being held on to.
And 53.
There's a no gain, so it'll be 2nd and 10 from the 5-yard line.
2nd down.
Takes the snap, running to the far side. Going to be tracked down fairly quickly. He does pick up a decent amount, though.
Yeah, they're going to give him a good 8 yards, I believe.
Yeah, I really thought he was the guy being pushed out of bounds, but I ended up being fooled by the play there. So he does pick up a good chunk of that 2nd down play. Forces a 3rd and very short. Be 3rd and about 2.
Gain of 9. 3rd down.
Ball's on the ground, though. He does pick up the 1st down. He gets just past the sticks before he's shoved out of bounds.
Good job by that young man to get the ball collected and get around the end and get the 1st down.
Yeah, the ball was snapped low. Had to pick it up and try to make something happen. He does that. Picks up the 1st down. So it'll be 1st and 10 from the 18-yard line.
1st and 10, Pauls Valley at the 18.
Takes the snap, hands off, ball's on the ground again.
Fumble.
He just has to fall on it.
Play recovered by Paul Valley.
Pauls Valley just unable to shake the simple mistakes that you see from a young team. I know their quarterback, we talked about it earlier, being a young guy.
Yeah.
Second and 11 for the 17.
Looking to throw, ends up rolling to the near side. Still looking to throw down deep field. Oh, almost intercepted. That receiver ended up having to play defender.
Yeah, he did.
Tayton Stewart and trying to see who that is.
I want to say that was Gage.
Gage Kuppelbarger almost kind of fighting each other over the interception, but the defender was able to kind of reach in and knock the ball loose.
Well, the offensive receiver playing defender.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, they from the moment that ball was thrown, both of our backs, defensive backs, had better position than the receiver did for that ball.
We have had another cell phone turned into the press box, so if you have lost your cell phone, please come up, describe it.
8:09 to go in the game, 27-0 with the Wolves on top.
We're going to have a timeout, Pauls Valley.
Timeout, Pauls Valley.
Timeout, Pauls Valley.
Wolves. 8:09 to go, Bobby. Man, again, great performance by the Wolves tonight. Way you want to start your season. Set yourself up for success moving forward. Next 2 weeks against ranked 3A opponents.
Yeah, you got Sulphur next week, and then on the road at Plainview the following week. Same thing as last year. Last year, just an absolute murderous row starting the season. This week, Pauls Valley, a young team. I don't believe they were ranked in the top 10 to start the season this year, but still, a back-to-back top 10 Class 3A teams next week and the following week before you go into your district. First district game, I believe, is at Dibble.
That's correct.
Yeah, so, a couple of really tough games before you have to go on the road for district. So Davis, again, not ever shying away from opponents.
Plainview currently is up 19-0 over Lone Grove.
Okay. Panthers 3rd and 11 from the 13-yard line. He's going to tuck it and run.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely nowhere to go.
Oh, yeah.
I'll tell you what, I think we have more speed defensively this year. As far as closing to the ball, getting to the ball, going down the line of scrimmage, I just see guys swarming a lot quicker.
Yeah, I'm going to just make the joke because I can, but I feel like you just backhandedly called out your kid.
Not my intent, but there's a lot more speed up front.
Still funny. But anyways, the Panthers forced a punt here. Big punt from the Pauls Valley team over the head of our return man.
He put his foot into that one. Oh. Sideline warning coming for Davis. Just saw a flag, yeah, sideline warning.
So that'll...
It's always on the punt. Yeah. If the sideline warning comes.
Typically, because that's when you see the referees trying to run down the sideline and somebody inadvertently gets in his way.
Yeah.
And that's when you typically see those sideline warnings. Punts, big pass plays, big run plays where they're having to hustle down the sideline, and it never fails. So I just got a text in all caps that says, more speed. Chad, are we serious? That'd be my kid. But Wolves to take the first snap right here this drive. Hands off. Listen, okay, I'm
Holy cow.
gonna take away from the football for a second, but the absolute thud on this building from
With
a
the
red
package
hot
of-
from a cheerleader.
Hot tamales or red hots?
Whoever it was needs to be the backup, maybe even the starting quarterback.
What an arm.
Wow.
Put it in baseball.
Yeah, she just threw somebody out at home plate from center field.
And yes, Speed Racer Alexander,
Yes.
they are much faster this year.
That's funny. Wolves looking to take second down and 7 from the 24. Going to have to hurry. They got about 3 seconds left to go on the play clock.
From the 24.
Couldn't quite get it done. It's going to be a quick timeout call.
Timeout. Wolves.
So, you talk about the speed on the defensive side. I feel like we've pursued the quarterback well, really been in their face all the time. Peyton Westbury's done well there tonight. Ethan Rushing's done well there tonight. Gibson has done well. I feel like the fronts on the offensive and defensive sides of the ball have absolutely shown that they are ready to play. There needs no question mark in those positions this year.
No, I agree. I mean, those were my 2 question marks coming in here tonight, just knowing that they were all relatively new.
Yeah, it had nothing to do with their ability,
No.
just the fact that they were just young, and we graduated a lot from them.
We graduated the entire offensive line. We graduated 2 of the 3 defensive line starters, and they've come in here tonight. They've been dominant. There's no doubt that they're going to be successful. They can easily move opponents off the ball, both offensively and defensively. I'm excited about the season.
6:34 to go in the ball game. 27-0. Wolves going to take here 2nd and 7 from the 24. Send McDonald in motion. Handoff.
Go!
Looks like number 12, Gage Adams, with a big run.
Number 12, Gage Adams on the carry.
Hit her upside the head. But gently. I got a better
Looks like we were right, Chad. The ones have, pretty much come off the field.
Yeah.
Gage Copenbarger now taking the snaps for the Wolves. 48-yard line will be 1st and 10.
Sulphur now up 21-13 over Washington.
Okay. A little bit of pre-snap motion here. Ball a little high. Ball's on the ground. It's going to be picked up by Pauls Valley. So I would say really the second miscue for the Wolves tonight. Of course, the other one being the very first offensive play with the false start. Unfortunately, just a bad snap on that one. A little bit too high for Gage and kind of threw the play off. Ends up forcing the fumble, and Pauls Valley able to capitalize and pick up the loose ball.
Yeah, and if I was looking at something to, because Dax had to jump up and get a few tonight too. So,
First and 10, Pauls Valley at the Davis 42.
number 12 trying to get outside. Great pursuit by the Davis defense. Wrapped him up for a loss.
Number 12, Brown on the carry.
Going to bring up a 2nd and 15 from about the 47.
Pauls Valley takes the snap. He's looking to throw. He's going to tuck it and run.
Oh, big hit.
17, Galvin on the carry.
64.
64. I was looking for the number. Braylon Graves on that tackle. Falls Valley going back to the 5 wide set. Be third and about 7. From the 40. He's looking to throw downfield. Actually going to chuck it down the sidelines. Incomplete pass. Defended well, not really giving the receiver a chance to break inside. There is a flag down in the backfield, though.
I think it's got to be a hold.
It is a holding call against the Panthers.
Back him up.
I think Coach Raper's down there saying back him up.
Absolutely. Back him up. Gonna back him up all the way to the 50.
All the way to the 50-yard line.
Bring up a 3rd and
17.
Yeah.
Panthers back in that. Trips to one side, to the near side. Single back. He's going to try to keep it run. He's going to get back across the 45. Clock's going to tick down to around 4 minutes to go in this ball game. It's going to bring up a 4th and 13 from the 44 for the Panthers.
They're going to take a timeout.
Falls Valley going to take a timeout. With that, we're also going to take a quick timeout. We'll be back here in just a second. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. As we get ready for 4th and 13 from the 44 for the Panthers. They're going to try to go for it here. He's going to roll to the near side. He's going to try to tuck it and run. Defended well, open field tackle by Max Hammer. Ladies and gentlemen, if I know we can't do any of this without our sponsors. We appreciate each and every one of you. I know some of you reached out to it this week. We'll be sure and get those ads up and going for you just as quickly as we can before next week's game. To those of you who we already got on this broadcast, thank you for that. If you are interested in broadcasting with us, you just reach out to any one of the media students. We'll get you taken care of.
Bobby, another update to the Washington Sulphur game. It is now 21-19. Sulphur up by 2.
Okay, again, going down to the wire in that game just like last year.
Yeah.
What the hell are we doing?
Going to be a timeout by the Wolves. 3:38 to go in the ball game. So for our broadcast crew tonight, just want to give a shout out to these kids. A bunch of young ones with us, Chad, in here in the booth with us. We have Caleb Horton kind of manning the laptop in the show. I'm really not sure what Taylor Cook is doing, but I know she's up here working. We're up on the camera, Brenley Zoomhoff, who previous in the first half was Nasiah Watkins. Kaya McGahey, Thomas Wynn, all down on the field. Gabe Kennedy also up here with us. So shout out to all these kids working hard to bring you a broadcast tonight.
Can't wait to get home and watch it.
Yeah, run home and watch it again. This will be a broadcast I will watch for a little while, just because I feel like I'm going to be missing out on so much as Brad has, taken his time in the stands, and now I get to do the play-by-play. I feel like I'm missing out on a lot more, so I'm going to want to watch and see what I missed. Davis takes the snap here. Braxton Thompson actually takes it. Gonna be handoff, picks up about 5 yards. Jacoby McDonald again on the carry.
Clock continues to wind down. Right at 3 minutes to go in the game.
At the end of the stands. At the end of the game. Once this game is over.
Thompson sends McDonald in motion to the near side. Takes the snap, hands off.
Good looking
cut.
Run.
Good cut up field by Gage Adams. He picks up the first down and keep the clock running. Absolutely dominant performance tonight, Chad. We typically pick a Wolf player, Wolf Media Productions player of the game. I'm going to have you ponder on that for just a minute as we get ready for this next snap. McDonald again in motion to the far side. Takes the snap, handoff.
Come on.
Again, a good run. (17) Jacob Luger on the, Asher Digby on the carry.
39.
Wolves hurry to the line. Second and three, excuse me. Takes the snap, handoff, inside.
That's going to be a first.
That's going to be a first down.
We're going to give McDonald the first down. So, Chad, like I said, we normally pick a Wolf Media Productions player of the game. I'm going to take the easy way out. To me, it's going to be hard-pressed to pick a single player. I think many players have played well tonight, but I've got to go to the trenches and give it to both the offensive and defensive lines just based on the fact that they were kind of the question mark based on experience and losing so much last year from some starters, but they have played extremely well tonight and dominated it where it mattered up front.
Yeah, you're right, Bobby. That's the easy way out. Dax Owens threw for a score, ran for a score. Tayton Stewart done well kicking, had an interception, had a touchdown reception. Both those young men had great games. But I'm going to follow your lead, and I'm going to go along with you. Offensive line, defensive line, again, those were my concerns coming into the game tonight. They have proved not only themselves worthy, but capable. And they have done a fantastic job tonight. They came out, set the tone from the very first series, helped Davis have that possession-type offense that they love to do.
Yep.
And so kudos to those young men. They did a fantastic job.
So congratulations to the Wolves, the coaching staff, and everyone as they are going to pick up the opening win of the season against Pauls Valley right here at home. Exactly what we wanted to do. We wanted to come out, set the tone, dominate the first quarter, the Wolves hardly gave up the ball at all in the first quarter and had it the whole time. Really forced Pauls Valley into some frustrating moments for the remainder of the game. And, hey, anytime you can shut somebody out, it's a good night.
Absolutely.
And the Wolves do just that. Great game defensively, offensively. Looking forward to Bedlam next week. Man, you guys, when you're coming back off a championship win, you want to start it right. And the Wolves did just that tonight.
Yep. Last update I have is Sulphur's up 21-19 over Washington. So
okay, we'll have to keep an eye on that one, see how that one turns out as we get ready for Bedlam week this week. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us tonight. We'll see you guys right here from Wolf Field next week. We'll see y'all then.
Go Wolves.
And have a great